Hello and welcome to a quick Movecat tutorial. The intention is to give you or your potential customers a quick overview how the feeling of the console is and what the intention and how the philosophy behind our desk and our programming structure is. My name is Jan. I've got a 12-year experience in programming, especially that console, and I'm in charge of trainings down there at Movecats. Excuse my English, since I'm not a native speaker. It might sound a little clumsy here and there, or even might be completely wrong, but I hope you get the intention anyways. And on top of that, as you might imagine, I'm not used to speaking in front of a computer. This video is produced on my home computer, so the actual console screen is a little wider and looks not that packed with all those buttons everywhere, but I hope you get the intention anyways. So I prepared something for you guys. Let's see where we can find it. Here we go. We have a little drawing. Let's just imagine we have a stage set like this with a video screen in the back. Let's see. Here we go. We have a video screen in the back on 4 hoists. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a little rectangular in front of it on 4 hoists as well. Let's move back to the top view. Actually, I don't know, I will scroll in a little. We will pretend this is our motor number 1, our chain hoist number 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we got 5, 6, 7, and 8 right above the stage. They are in the room. We have a 0 point down here. So we're gonna create exactly that system over here in the Movecat console. We start right here from the scratch with a brand new show. Go to the new button and name the show down here tutorial. Why not? We have a prepared, oh sorry for that, block list, whatever that was. We have a prepared console with 30 hoists. As we could see in the drawing, we just need 8 of them. So we go for basic setups over here in drives. By the way, the system comes in, let me show you here, different languages. You can switch from English to German to Netherlands, French. I guess that's, oh, you might know better than I. That's some Chinese thing. Anyhow, I guess English might be the best option for now. So, drives. We got 30 drives over here with plenty of things to put in, like limits and speeds, acceleration, deceleration, max loads, min loads. You guys definitely know what all that means, and I don't want to step too far into detail because it's just for a general feeling. Okay, let's start with the video screen right in the back. As a quick reminder, up over here we have a video screen with 4 motors, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of them left of our 0 point, that's why it's minus values, and 2 of them right of them. Since it's a video screen, it's most likely to not be angled during the show. It just moves up and down. So we go for a completely synchronized group. We go from chain hoist 1, 2, 3, 4. I selected them with the touchpad, with the mouse right now. On the original console, you can go for a touchpad or a mouse as well, or just touch the screen since it's all fully touchable. Anyhow, we selected those 4 chain hoists. Again, pressed the new button and instantly it groups it together. We can call it video screen for example. And interesting part of it is the type in that column. By default, it puts the chain hoists together in a synchronized group, which is exactly what we want for that video screen up there. It fully matches plenty of German requirements for synchronized moving, but you have the choice to take a couple of other kinds of groups which we will need for the rectangle, for example. But we're going to stick with the synchronized group for the video screen. And then we have the next 4 hoists, 5, 6, 7 and 8, as the drawing says, which is going to be the rectangle. Click the new button, so we have a second group. We might call it rectangle. And since the rectangle should be angled during the show, we can't go for a synchron group, because synchron groups can't take any other angles they can't be angled. Let's call it like this. This should be an object group. You can see the difference later in that video. So now we've put together 2 groups of 4 hoists. You can click this button for hide all the drives we don't need. This, as I said in the beginning, this console comes with 30 prepared chain hoists, but for that show we just need 8. So go for hide drives, hide for this show, and now all of them are gone and just the 2 groups stay. We move over to drives to give them a proper orientation in the room. This is done over here, and the values we put in here, right, left, and the depth should be done carefully, because later we can let the system angle, for example, the rectangle, let's say by 10 degrees or whatever we put in, and let the system figure out how to do it. But it's important that we teach the system where in the room above the stage the chain hoists are hanging. So, to keep us on the same page, let's check the values again. We have motor number 1 with a right-left value of -7.5. We have motor number 2 -1.5, 3, 1.5, 4, 7.5, and all 4 of them have a depth value of 9.60. So let's go for it and put it in. We start with motor number 1, which was right-left -7.5. Depth 1, 2, all 4 have a 9.6 value. That one was -1.5. Oops, -1.5. That was 1.5, and that was 7.5. We have a front view of our system right here. We can change it, which would make sense, to a top view over here, so you can see what we are doing. We have the 4 video screen motors up there right now. Now we move on with the rectangle. Motor number 4 has a depth value of 0, since it's exactly on the 0 position, and a -3.5 here. Motor number 6 is -3.5 here, and a depth of 7 meters. Motor number 7 is 3.5 and 7 as well. And motor number 8 is right left 3.5 and depth value of 0. So can slide this a little down so it stretches a little. Basically, we have the video screen prepared for selection up here and the rectangle right here. See, it's moved on the right position in the room, so the system knows where all these motors are. Let's give this synchronized group a color. Green. Now let's stick to yellow to put not too many colors in there. And see what we've done. We're activating the 3D view. Here we go. So on the back, the yellow line is our video screen, and the teal one in front of it is our rectangle. Okay, seems we did it all right. Good. So now we could put in maximum speeds and accelerations, max loads and minimum loads, and top and bottom safe limits in here right now, but that would go too much into depth, I think. So anyhow, now we have a kind of proper put up system together instantly, and let me show you how to do a quick manual move from 24 meters. That's where all the chain hoists are hanging right now. That's the number up here. It's on 24 meters. We move to manual. Select the video screen. Tapping just one of the complete group is enough. And basically it runs down by default to 10 centimeters. So we can just put it on a lever. You might have seen the console, or I guess we should attach a PDF with the manual of the console to that video, so you can see all the knobs and buttons and levers on a picture. Basically, right now you can just pull with your right hand a lever, and your video screen will move down either till 10 centimeters or until you just leave the lever alone. Switch back to the front view. Here we go. We have our 4 motors. The yellow lining is the group where the position is now. And we pull the lever from now on and we start moving. You see? In real life it's moving down 21 meters, 20, 19. By pulling the lever more, if you have a quick look down here on the right, we're going with the 80% pulled lever now. We can pull the lever a little more if we want, and now we go with 100% speed, or pull the lever a little less, and we go with 45% speed until we leave the lever alone, which I did right now, and instantly the screen will stop. After that, we press the red X to leave all the video screen alone, and here we go. So that was just a quick manual move without programming anything. What we did so far is putting the system together, grouping them together in correct groups, and we're instantly ready to move at least something. Alright, let's put together a little show. So let's move over to sequence. Sorry for the small screen, we have to move that a little up and down, but the more interesting one is down here. New cue. Let's start with the cue number 1. Maybe our first move will be, let's say, from 5 meters to 10 meters. So the opening position of the screen is 5 meters, for example, and during the first song it moves up to 10 meters. So let's fill this new cue, first cue, with a little life. We select the cue, you can see it by the yellow rectangle here, Select the video screen. To teach the system, we want to do something with that video screen and that cue. Here we go. And now we can start programming. Start position, I guess I set 5 meters. The target position will be 10 meters. And let's say it should go there in 30 seconds. If I alter the time in that column around here, it'll automatically adjust the speed it needs. See? Sorry for that. I put in 30 seconds, so the calculated speed is 0.22 meters per second. Acceleration, deceleration, 7.5. That's pretty slow, but smooth. Let's put it to a proper 1 second. Okay, and basically now we're done with our new Q1. We can rename it. Maybe let's call it opening. Alright, maybe something else should happen in the opening, right? Maybe the rectangle should move as well. And let's say it should go from 8 meters, where the start position is, to 10 meters as well. And let's see, let's do it in 30 seconds as well. Oh, something is a little misconfigured in my training computer, as I can see here, since it always gives me a very, very slow acceleration and deceleration. The default time is 1 second. Alright, so video screen starts on 5 meters and the rectangle starts on 8 meters. Both go up to 10 meters in first opening movement. Okay, let's move back to manual and let's pretend we are 1 hour before the show starts. So we need a video screen on 5 meters. You can go for a manual move to just be prepared for the show. You can see the numbers moving up there. It's going down. I keep the lever pulled and it'll stop automatically on 5 meters. Here we go. Moving over to the X button again. Then taking the rectangle. Let's double check what I put in under sequence. Starting position of 8 meters. Okay. So let's prepare this one for the show as well. Put in an 8 meter. This time we put it on the right lever, number 2. There we go. Unfortunately, we have to wait a little now. Finally, we're there. Okay, deselect it. Let's see what's happening. If we're gonna change the view a little bit so we have it a little more clearly. So let's pretend we have the starting queue opening. We're gonna activate the queue. If we pull the left lever, both of the objects, the video screen, which is on 5 meters, you can read out here right now, moves up to 10, indicated by the yellow arrow moving up. That one, the arrow is a little invisible because the movement is too small, but it moves from 8 meters on here up to 10 as well, both in 30 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, go. You can see the time moving by. That's the time the queue needs. So it should be half time right now till both of them arrive at their destination. Sorry for that. And although this one has a lower way, it takes the same time, so it's a little slower. Here we go. Okay, let's do something interesting, I think. Let's maybe tilt that rectangle over there to somewhere. Therefore, we create a new queue. Damn, that screen is pretty small. Okay, new queue, sorry for that again. Let's call it tilt rectangle 30 degrees. So we created a new queue, we put our rectangle in, and now we move over to, where is it? Here it is, the object calculator. So we want to have it angled .30 degrees, for example, and the lowest motor should be on 9 meters. And now click this button. Oops, I forgot to put enter in. Operation angle 9 meters. And now it calculated all the target positions it needed. We can better see it in the 3D view. Let's see if we can get it a little smaller so we can do it both. Minimize, come on. There we go. I got it. Okay. So we're gonna activate the tilt rectangle thing and pull the lever, and we can live see what's happening in the 3D view. Maybe 30 degrees. That little bit was a little slow, a little less to see on the little screen. So basically you can see motor number 10 went down to 9 meter motor number 5, sorry, went down to 9 meter. 6 and 7 went to 13 and a little bit. So we have a 4 meter difference between 6, 7 and 5 and 8, which is exactly the 30 degree we needed. 6 and 7 are the higher ones. 5 and 8. Should move a little out. I guess unfortunately that's useless if we don't have any bigger screen, but you can imagine by this view anyhow. So let's go for it and tilt it to another direction by just putting a new cue in. New cue. And this time we're gonna tilt the rectangle 45 degrees, and we don't want to tilt it upwards, but we want to tilt it rightwards. So just show you what we did by just tilting it 30 degrees. These two motors moved up and these two motors stayed down. So in that view, these two flipped up and these two flipped down, but it can be, it's possible that we want to have it flipped in that direction. The right ones in that view moving down and the left ones moving up. So we put in our rectangle in the cue again, go to the object calculator, and this time we want to have it 45 degrees, but rotated by 90 degrees, since we moved the axis. In the first instance, we moved it from, we tilted it from upstage to downstage. Now we tilt it from stage right to stage left. Press enter. You see up here, it tilts from stage right to stage left. Know what I mean? In the first hand, we had a 0 degree rotation, and the, oh no, don't want it. And the upstage motors moved up, and these two downstage motors moved down. Now, when we change the rotation, it tilts from right to left. Here we go. Push that button, close that window away. The calculation, the system does the calculation for us, and it moves exactly to a 45 degree tilted rightwards position. So, by the way, these 5 buttons in the middle are our so-called Q buttons, number 1 and 2. 1 on this side, 2 on this side, hardware levers, and these 5 buttons in the middle are hardware Q buttons. We're going to move that cue with the lever. You have the choice. You can take a button as well if you're willing to. Doesn't matter. Just wanted to mention it. And here we move. Pulling down. Moving. 42 seconds. Maybe we can see a little bit better right now. And that view. Stop moving for a second. Let's see. The proper console has a 3D rotating wheel. I need to navigate with the mouse and with my mouse, unfortunately, which is indeed a little clumsy. There we go. We'll go on moving. Yeah, let's take this view. Here you see it. That's the better way to find it out on that small screen. moving up, 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 and it does it all internally. Time calculated, target positions calculated without the chance of any select chain overload or underload or whatever. All right. Anything else we could mention by now? Oh yeah, what separates this system from many others and makes it more convenient to use is that we can work, if we want to, with presets. Maybe we take the video screen again and put in a new preset. Basically, we give numbers and figures proper names, like look 1, for example, save. So let's say in look 1, the video screen needs to sit on something weird, maybe 9.837 meters. We don't have to remember the 9.837 meters value, but we can just put it in a preset and call it however we like. This time look 1, and after that we can reuse that clear text presets in our cue and sequence programming. I can show you that one as well. Go for a new cue, put the video screen in, and now we can select right here by not putting a number in, but opening that little arrow, our preset look 1, and now it goes to exactly 10 meters, which doesn't make any sense since it's already on. Oh no, it doesn't go to 10 meters. What did we put in? 9.837. Sorry, that was my mistake. So it should move at least a little. Yeah, and now I think you get the intention of presets, because I guess everybody has at least peeked over some lighting guy's shoulder while they were programming one of their consoles, and they all work with presets. We can put in as many presets as we like. Let's take another one for the video screen. Let's call it look 2. Give it a value of 5.3 meters. Possibly a different color if we want to. There's no need to do it, but we can do it. And why not? Go for a third one. Look 3. Go for blue. And put a value in, maybe 12 meters. Now we have created 3 presets, look 1, look 2, look 3 for our video screen. First one has a value of 9 point something meters, the second one has a value of 5 point something, and the third one has a value of 12 meters. So all of them can be reused as well as in our sequence programming as in our manual movement. Maybe we can show it in the manual moving section. If we select the video screen, we have still the option to put in a target position like 22.1 meters or whatever, but by clicking into that window we can now reuse our presets. So I guess look number 2 was something at 5 meters. We will see by that arrow what will happen. Look number 2, enter, here we go. The prediction of that cue is that it'll go down from 10 to 5 and a little. So there we go. Going down, 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 down by pulling the lever. Yeah, I guess you get the intention. Anyhow, I think that's it for now. If you have any more questions, don't hesitate to ask. I think you should have all our addresses. You can write us a short email. And yeah, as always, thanks for watching.